I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due
U.S.
confidence, a consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating
Shit.
the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments. And
Probably get a knockout real quick. Talking about.
ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things
You about to get a GKO face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Shit, no, I won't. Watch this. I got like 80% better in this game, yo. I won't be losing no more.
Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast. Slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman, fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Something to join. Let's go.
We've been talented all along. We think we're fortresses made of stone, but we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on home.
So we going heavyweight. Everybody skip. We go middleweight. Oh, got a fight. Here we go. Should be easy win right here.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches. Up against them, Roy Jones Jr. They call him Pensacola's finest, tipping the scales at 159 pounds spot on.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Come on, dude. Press the X. Let's go. Steady my profile. Scared.
Here comes the... Here is Roy Jones Jr. This, of course...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah!
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go.
Let's go.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Ooh, a stiff jab. He just split the guard with another uppercut. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't?
Are you Jacobs?
Yeah, I'm Jacobs.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working,
Ooh, I missed
when
that.
the noise is
Come on,
there,
man.
the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of defense here at all. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, if
Get
you
them
think this is
hands up.
too easy, if they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good work. Don't be anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's all. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's two boxing back together. Let's take the round off. Win the round when we're dead.
Pretend everybody out there is flipped.
Here we go. Round
Jabbing their
two.
face up.
Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard.
What you say?
They're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Except pretend everybody out here is flipped. Jab their face off.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counterpunching.
Yeah, block that.
Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
If someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice job blocking the hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Woo!
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked in. On to the third. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Scared. Scared?
So much firepower here. Nice work to block that right uppercut.
Come on, dude. Can't be that scared.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He parries that left jab away.
Trying to survive the round. Come on, dog.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Both men, did you see that?
Oh,
ooh, and
hold
Daniel
up.
Jacobs just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
Let's
the
go.
cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Round back. Take away that skill here. Good work there. The jabs are working nice on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Come on, dude. Press that X. Let's go.
Back into this. You're better than this. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Fight. Don't give him any free shots. Be smart. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching on. You need to switch behind this. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about it. You were thinking. You were smart. You were low.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Go out there and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
I don't know.
Bell to start round 4.
See that score?
After a really strong
Dominating
round,
them.
Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence
Oh,
to
man, make
win
'em look
this
bad.
in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone.
They all want to just come to me and just do power punches.
It's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Gotta make them box a little
The
bit.
counter lands. punches have to hurt. Did well
I'm trying to do all body shots to weaken my body, but that shit ain't working.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
That shit hurt. Hold up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
All right. Ooh, I missed that.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What about Jacobs in that last round? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Defense with that left jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Jacobs in real trouble.
Oh, man.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Shit, fucking tired as hell. Come on, Jacobs, damn. Body shots, fuck me up.
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Man, shit.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning
slow as
speed.
hell,
Let
man.
me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork.
And finally,
Oh,
Jacobs
come.
crumbles to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
That's bullshit, man.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this?
They can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That'll be a... Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. And it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill. Tap.
Whoa, Johnny! Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Do you believe this? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Yes.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they
Gotta
can
win
do
this
in this
round.
round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. As we enter the
So
final
damn
frames
tired,
of
man. I
this
can't
bout,
even
Johnny,
swing
what have we
with,
seen so far?
Middleweight
kind of
always
speed.
gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice job to block that uppercut. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I better not lost this fight because of this bullshit. Here we go. That's what I thought. That shit was too easy, man.
We expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision.
What's that scoreboard? 70s. Yeah. Okay. And he was a lot better than me, better ranked, and better boxer. Didn't even matter.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe.
Easy win, man. Easy win.
Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't
Now you got your ass whooped. That game trash.
When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my and I promise you that I wouldn't want to be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and
I got the game and never played it.
giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at
Lucky you.
so trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody lucky. And the game ain't that bad. It got better. It was terrible when it first came out, but it did make some improvements. It's not perfect yet, though, but it's not too bad. But you would have flashbacks of Fight Night. You don't want those flashbacks coming back. It's like in a heavyweight fight.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mothers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering.
Yep, got to fight. See, watch he pick Ali too. I'm sure he did.
Money Mo better than every fighter on that game.
Welcome to the Lighthouse
Oh,
Theater.
man.
The time is now as we get set for what should be an
Yeah,
incredible
right.
matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and
Joe
watching this
Lewis.
live with me is
Game
Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's
243
always
and
mine, my
204.
friend.
It's time for
All
our
right,
tale
this might be a
of
little
the tape.
challenge.
This-
Let's see.
It's the Brown Bomber Joe Lewis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display.
What we got?
You can't make
I got Ali looking sleepy.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
They exchange punches. That jab won't score.
Right.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
Oh, this thing like a bee. What are you talking about?
Caution being thrown to the wind. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action.
Already.
Brown Bomber in some trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Swinging. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
No, man, I make everybody look bad. That's the problem.
Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
They want to come and throw on these damn haymakers.
Round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
He put me
Wait
that.
for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip, use your footwork, drive your opponent crazy.
Shouldn't have missed that.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. The greatest has been dazed.
What?
Muhammad Ali in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Beautiful counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get...
Alright, they fight real
There's the
smart.
bell to start round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Missing with that right hook. Shoulder right there. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I'll say he got caught. I'm the one that stays.
And a round that seemed like an eternity. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The stamina is off the charts. Where we pulled that thought. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. The game plan does not seem to be working here. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Exchange punches. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Joe Louis in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. So it's on to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. Alert.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt.
Yeah!
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we continue.
Another back. Oh, wait a minute. The Brown Bomber in some trouble.
Trash.
Big whiff with the right hook. They block that jab. They need to turn this around halfway through. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Here we go. It's round 7.
Oh, shit, it's
really
tied?
Banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with the hook. We wanted action, and they are delivering. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have a quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
Oh my God, Johnny!
No
The greatest
way,
has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. So Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab gets blocked. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Misses with the straight left. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Your jab just got blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm not sure about the judges on this one. A split decision win.
These guys are doing their job right, Adam.
Wow, that's crazy. That one judge had me losing. Man, bullshit.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from the things broken. Promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh aside again.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Saul Canelo.
This bout is...
One of the hottest tickets around. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. It's extremely difficult to beat Canelo Alvarez on the scorecards. Daniel Jacobs learned that the hard way in their first contest, losing a unanimous decision that many ringside observers felt he won.
Daniel Jacobs is mad because he doesn't think lightning strikes twice.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So know, this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Alvarez in that last. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Swinging and a miss with the hook. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Oh, wait a minute. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What can they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to do?
Through the round, and it's pretty much Steven.
Everybody asks about.
It's like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands.
Oh man, you just cannot give me credit, yo. That shit is crazy.
Just avoids a left uppercut.
Oh man.
Nobody home with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Tell about Jacobs in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Man, that shit is terrible, man.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch.
I got to keep him away from me.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Yeah, that punch is crazy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pause WTF.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. last round. Back at it in round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Nope. Nope. Hold up. Nope.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Yep, still. Nope. Back up. Back up.
Very close round with 10 seconds to
Back
go.
up. Damn.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They are going to surrender. No moss.
Huh. Wait.
And that
Right.
is that. They surrender.
Right. Good, man. Shit's too easy, man. Hey.
Terrible.
Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's so. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham.
Oh, that's a dude I just
Alongside me,
fought.
Johnny Nelson.
I
God,
feel
fight
like
him
a
again?
fraud. How have I got these
So you can
ringside
quit again?
seats?
This is
You gonna quit again, dude? Come on, man.
a
Just quit now.
four-division multi-time world champion Quite simply one of the greatest of... Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment.
Quit now.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hold that thought. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So it's a rematch from Fuller right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the score. And there's the bell to start round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get up.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That counter shot lands. This is a high-octane battle. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down.
Come on, man.
And you can see here his face
outta here.
basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still one.
Man, throw in the towel. Let's go.
Alvarez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
And now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. Nice round.
There's the bell to start round 3. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. And in this replay, you can see that
It's
body
over.
punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the gods took him.
Well, quit again?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
He got up again. Come on, man.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long?
And finally,
What the
Jacobs
fuck?
crumbles to the canvas. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Come on.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, 2.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Everybody you played is trash.
Come on, man. It's like 5 in a row. I might get the same guy again. Let's see. Hope I don't. And they're picking higher rating boxers than me. Yo, I messaged you last ball. I said, twice you quit. He said, you keep running. That shit is whack.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Like, come on, man, really?
Everybody around the world, the
It's boxing.
fighters,
Supposed to
this is
stay in
just
there?
one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is Nigel Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. It's the
Like, I ain't
Miracle
going
Man,
to stand there and
Daniel
take shots
Jacobs,
from
183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with
Alvarez.
a reach
Crazy.
of a... It's Nigel Benn, the Dark Destroyer. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and
Nigel
super
Benn,
middleweight
You play like you used to.
known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn.
Yeah, I know. I think he used
Fighting
to
out
do
of the
that.
blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel
All
Jacobs.
you did was take shots.
Beautiful theater.
Yeah, I was like Rocky out there.
On the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes.
Let's see, this is Nigel, dude. Let's see what you got.
Trying to land that jab.
Let's see what you got.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Got it back up. Got it back up.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Back up.
It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice exchanges from...
He's a legend.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't seem like it.
Straight right just misses. The jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter punch.
That was a good shot.
That jab misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like that round. Good work. You stay focused with that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the second. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. And win the round.
Come on, dude.
He
Let's go.
killed someone in the ring.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. And get that jab back. Just
Oh, damn.
be smart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shots up. But you're still letting your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Come on. Good work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the bag, and now you'll... Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking
Time
nice.
winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on. You let him back into the fight. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not in the ring, but he beat dude up so bad that he eventually died.
So they can get out of here.
A win is not just a win for
Damn.
some fighters. They need to feel
Oh, I think I heard about
the
that.
crunch. They need to get that win.
Damn.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense there to stop that hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Whoa! Almost dropped me.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Take the round off and win the round on your jab. Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up. We'll win the next one. Yeah? Good. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get work. You stay focused now. Don't stop. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that one. Good work at that kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight. Much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You're better than that, kid. You're doing what you're doing.
Come on, man. Why are you letting the clock run down?
You're thinking you're smart.
There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is hold that thought. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Let's talk about Benn in that last round.
Hey.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You stay focused, man, for this entire fight. And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher... Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice. Joy, go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum back, and win the round back. Take away that confidence, and stop him in his tracks.
Good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off, and don't give him anything.
Start at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's
Nothing. Don't worry about it. You're switching off, and
You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win the round. Work.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up.
Back at it in round 4. Punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
Waste my time.
It hurts. And you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
A perfect counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be... Hold that thought! Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Let's talk about winning that last round. Well, this is the... And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Looking to land the hook.
Stop talking like you one of them.
Come on, man. This is too easy, man.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky.
Like, you witnessed me not lose not one fight since I've been on here. Like, it's too easy. Went from heavyweight to middleweight.
That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about
I'm not even using the best boxer.
want.
Beautiful counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That counter shot lands. The jab can't find a home. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talking about winning that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Slick. You will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the... Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Get the work out that kid. That jab's looking nice. All right? Good. Get your mind back on the job. Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great, that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same... Back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Come on, dude.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
The gaps will appear.
Press the button last round when he was doing good.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Jacobs in real trouble. And down goes
come on.
Jacobs. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Back up.
Talk about Jacobs in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
I want you to go back out there, take his confidence. Great round now. Relax.
Great.
Here we go. It's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Just missed with that hook. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're better than that, kid. Just go back out. Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
There's the bell to start round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until...
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight.
Fuck.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice defense on that hook. Nice job blocking the hook. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Yep, you're right. That's it for me. Shit too easy, man.
Unanimous decision. What a
Maybe
way,
tomorrow I'll
what
get some
tactics,
competition or
what a
something.
game plan. What a result.
Pure domination.
Yeah, like a duff. All the belts mighty.